In the latest video, we revealed some shocking facts about the Anunnaki, their abilities, and their possible connection with extraterrestrials. Now in this episode, let's find out what proof do we have that the Anunnaki are already among us. Stick around till the end to find out if one of them is watching right now. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell icon to get updated with everything related to the Anunnaki. Let's dive in. Their return in disguise. Imagine for a moment an advanced race of beings who possess technology and wisdom far beyond our own. A civilization that flourishes in the distant reaches of our universe where the rules of physics may differ and the boundaries of imagination are limitless. What if some of its members decided to venture beyond their home, to cross the vast expanse of space and time in search of new frontiers? This is not just a fantasy. It is the story of the Anunnaki. These celestial travelers did not come to conquer or exploit, but to explore, to learn, and perhaps to share their knowledge with those who are ready to receive it. They have been immortalized in the myths and legends of ancient civilizations, serving as gods, teachers, and even progenitors of humanity. Their influence on our history is undeniable, and their legacy lives on in the stories that have been passed down through generations. But what if their story does not end there? What if these celestial beings never really left us? What if they are among us, disguised as one of us, living, learning, and growing alongside us in ways we cannot fathom? If you think this is absurd, hear me out. Through the ages, whispers have persisted. Tales of secret bloodlines passed down through royal dynasties, of sudden leaps in human evolution, and of structures and knowledge far beyond the capacity of primitive man. Could it be that the descendants of the Anunnaki are still among us, watching, influencing, even ruling from the shadows? Before dismissing this idea as mere fantasy, consider the evidence that has been uncovered by researchers and scholars over the years, hidden in plain sight. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if we are truly alone in this vast universe? Have you ever pondered on the mysteries of our existence and the forces that have shaped our history? Then let me tell you about something that will blow your mind. According to ancient texts and archaeological findings, the Anunnaki may have left behind traces of their presence in the very essence of our being, our DNA. Yes, you heard it right. Some researchers believe that our genetic makeup holds secrets of their manipulation, evidence of their intervention in the affairs of humanity. But wait, there's more. The story doesn't end there. The Anunnaki are not the only ones who have been immortalized in ancient texts. There are other beings, gods, or perhaps extraterrestrials who have been revered and feared by different civilizations across the globe. One such being is Lord Hanuman, the divine monkey warrior from the Hindu epic Ramayana. According to the text, Lord Hanuman was born with supernatural powers and abilities, and he played a pivotal role in helping Lord Rama to rescue his wife Sita from the demon king Ravana. But what if there's more to Lord Hanuman than meets the eye? What if he is not just a mythical character, but a physical manifestation of the Anunnaki's genetic experiments? Some researchers believe that Lord Hanuman was the result of a forbidden union between a god and a human, a hybrid creature with extraordinary powers, and he is not the only one. There are other stories of demigods and superhuman beings scattered across different cultures and civilizations, each with their own unique powers and abilities. These tales have been passed down through generations and have become an integral part of our cultural heritage. But what if these stories are not just myths and legends? What if they are based on actual events that took place in the distant past when the Anunnaki and other extraterrestrial beings roamed the earth? If you're skeptical, I understand, but hear me out. Ancient texts often contain hidden messages and secret knowledge that can only be deciphered with the right tools and techniques. What if these stories of demigods are not just myths, but encoded accounts of the Anunnaki and their experiments with human genetics? Could it be that we are the descendants of these unions, carrying the blood of the gods within us? As you ponder on this idea, keep in mind that ancient texts are not just stories. They are windows into a world that existed thousands of years ago. They provide us with insights into the beliefs, values, and experiences of the people who lived back then. And who knows, maybe they hold the key to understanding our origins and the true nature of our existence. Unexplainable similarities. Did you know that there are striking similarities in the creation myths of different ancient cultures across the globe? It's almost as if they were all inspired by the same source, sharing the same narratives of celestial beings descending from the heavens to bestow knowledge and wisdom upon mankind. Let's take, for example, the similarities between the Sumerian and Egyptian creation myths. Both cultures tell stories of gods who created humans out of clay and water, breathed life into them, and then taught them the ways of the world. Even the names of these gods are strikingly similar, such as Enki and Enlil in Sumeria and Num and Amun in Egypt. Coincidence? Perhaps. But it's hard to ignore the parallels between these two ancient civilizations. And it's not just the creation myths. Other ancient cultures, like the Greeks and Romans, also have their own versions of celestial beings who played a pivotal role in the creation of humanity. The Greek god Zeus, for instance, was said to have created humans from clay after defeating the Titans. Similarly, the Roman god Jupiter is said to have molded humans from clay and water and then instilled life into them. These similarities are too striking to be ignored. It's almost as if there was a common source that inspired these ancient cultures to shape their creation myths around celestial beings who played a pivotal role in the creation of humanity. But where did this inspiration come from? According to some researchers, these similarities may point to the influence of the Anunnaki on ancient human civilization. They theorize that the Anunnaki, with their advanced knowledge and wisdom, may have shared their beliefs and stories with ancient humans, which were then incorporated into their respective creation myths. But this is just one theory among many. Other researchers argue that these similarities may have arisen independently in different cultures due to the human tendency to anthropomorphize natural phenomena. However, the similarities between the creation myths of different ancient cultures are too numerous and too profound to be merely coincidental. They suggest a common source of inspiration, a shared belief in the wisdom and power of celestial beings who played a pivotal role in the creation of humanity. And while we may never know for sure what these similarities mean, they serve as a reminder of the mysteries that still surround our origins and the forces that have shaped our history. Lost cities and forbidden knowledge. The story of Atlantis has fascinated people for centuries. The idea of a technologically advanced civilization that thrived in the Atlantic Ocean before mysteriously disappearing has captured the imaginations of writers, philosophers, and scientists alike. Plato's description of Atlantis as a place of wisdom and enlightenment, where a utopian society flourished until it was destroyed by a catastrophic event, has resonated with people across cultures and time periods. But what if Atlantis wasn't just a mythical island? What if it was a real place that existed in the distant past, perhaps even visited by the Anunnaki? Some researchers believe that the Anunnaki may have chosen Atlantis as their home base for their operations on Earth. Its strategic location in the Atlantic Ocean would have made it an ideal hub for interstellar travel, allowing the Anunnaki to easily access different parts of the world. This theory is supported by the fact that many ancient texts and archaeological findings indicate that Atlantis was a highly advanced civilization for its time. Its people were said to be highly intelligent, possessing knowledge of astronomy, engineering, and medicine that was far ahead of their time. They were also said to have had access to advanced technologies that allowed them to harness the power of the oceans and the earth, as well as to communicate with other civilizations across the globe. But Atlantis was not the only advanced civilization that may have been influenced by the Anunnaki. Researchers have also uncovered evidence of other highly advanced cultures that existed in different parts of the world, such as the Indus Valley Civilization and the ancient Egyptians. These civilizations were known for their sophisticated urban planning, their advanced understanding of mathematics, and their mastery of complex technologies. They also had access to materials and resources that were not readily available in their respective regions, suggesting that they may have received help from extraterrestrial sources. But why would the Anunnaki bother visiting Earth and helping these early human civilizations? Some researchers believe that the Anunnaki may have been on a mission to observe and study human development. By providing guidance and knowledge to these early cultures, the Anunnaki were able to manipulate the course of human history and shape the world as we know it today. Are any of them watching right now? The idea that the Anunnaki might still be among us watching us, influencing our decisions and controlling our destiny, is a terrifying thought. It challenges everything we believe about ourselves and our place in the universe. But what if there is truth to this conspiracy? What if the Anunnaki haven't left us and are still pulling the strings from behind the scenes? Think about it. If the Anunnaki were to visit Earth again, they would likely go unnoticed by the average person. Their advanced technology would allow them to blend in seamlessly, becoming one of us without us ever knowing. They could be living in our cities, working in our offices, and mingling with our society without anyone suspecting their true identity. If they wanted to influence our world, they could do so by manipulating the systems that control our lives, whether it be the government, the media, or the economy. They could pull the strings from behind the curtain, causing events to unfold in a way that benefits them. But why would the Anunnaki want to do this? What would they hope to gain by controlling humanity? According to some theories, the Anunnaki may be trying to control us for their own benefit. They may be using us as a resource to exploit the Earth or to advance their own technology. Or they may simply want to keep an eye on us to see how we develop and whether or not we pose any threat to them. Whatever their motives, it's clear that if the Anunnaki were still watching us, it would be a frightening thought indeed. But just because we can't see them doesn't mean they're not here. We may be living in a world where the Anunnaki are among us, but we just don't know it yet. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please show your support by liking the video and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to get updated with everything related to the Anunnaki. Share your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. And if you have any interesting topics you'd like us to cover, don't hesitate to suggest them. Stay tuned for more fascinating content about the Anunnaki. Thanks for tuning in.